Alright, this video was recommended to me, and I'm curious to see how it goes. Disturbing reason why Scorpius Rex was so traumatized by fire. Scorpius Rex is the pretty much the first hybrid made in the Jurassic Park series, which is made from a Rex and some scorpion fish, I think. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. Anyways, apparently gets traumatized by fire, and the disturbing reason for it, so I guess we're gonna figure that out. And so, yeah, I'm curious, because, like, I can definitely see dinosaurs being scared by fire, because I imagine it's not something they've really ever seen, and, new things that animals see kind of scares the shit out of them sometimes. Especially if, one gets curious enough to touch it and then just burns themselves. Of course, they're gonna, like, be afraid of, because, it's like touching it hurts them or whatever, especially since they can't really do shit about it. And because, well, I mean, it seems to be a very effective weapon against them, because, I mean, it was enough to scare off the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3, wasn't it? So, yeah. But, yeah, anyways, let's just go ahead and jump right into this now, shall we? Alright, so let's see which got you so pyrophobic.
The Scorpius Rex, or codenamed E750, was a secret hybrid dinosaur frozen and held captive in InGen's secret tunnels on Isla Nublar. That is, until it escaped. This horrifying dinosaur would stop at nothing to attack and kill its prey, and wouldn't even consume them in the process, purely killing for sport. Nothing would stop this animal once it got your scent, apart from one confusing thing: fire. Now, immediately you'd think that most animals would run at the sight of fire, but not the Scorpius Rex. It almost seems mesmerized, captivated by the fire. Most animals flee at the sight of it, but not the Scorpius Rex. Why? What is the reason here? Well, the real answer here is far darker than meets the eye, and it's not as straightforward as you would think. Because we know the Scorpius Rex can see in infrared, very much like the Indominus Rex, which comes after it. Is it then possible that the Scorpius Rex is merely confused by the heat signature? I mean, we see it numerous times throughout Camp Cretaceous. Hunt in infrared, it takes on a Gallimimus, sees a human in infrared, and the fact that it now sees a massive heat source, a flame, does it think of it as a target? Prey? Is that the reason it's now confused? Well, if we look at the evidence, the Scorpius Rex doesn't approach the fire to investigate. It merely just observes, captivated, almost as if it's in a trance, paralyzed, but not by fear. This is immediately telling us that it is not viewing that heat source as an
Was it even traumatized then? Or is it fascinated?
item of prey or another target. It's looking at it as something else. And this is where things start to get a little wild and weird here, because we do know that the Scorpius Rex has opposable thumbs. Now, not many animals in the real world have opposable thumbs, but usually representative of the prime. Animals in the real world have.
God, that would be terrifying. Walk around the forest, just look up at a tree casually, see this fucker just looking down from you while on the side of a tree. Jesus.
Opposable thumbs, but usually representative of the primate/human biology. Now, am I saying that there's human DNA in the Scorpius Rex? Well, I'll come back to that, because as we know, Henry Wu himself said the Scorpius Rex's mind has turned out to be as fragmented and unpredictable as its body. What did he actually mean by that? Well, the body's features are quite evidently on display. It's heavily deformed and grotesque, which Simon Masrani himself determined made it unfit for display and ordered it destroyed. Pretty harsh if you ask me, because it never has to be created.
Yeah.
The Scorpius Rex also displayed neurological and respiratory disorders, according to Kenji's observations. The respiratory ailments are very much akin to that of a pug, characterized by labor-intensive and effortful breathing. Further to this, the bumps on its body are not just bumps, they're actually tumors, as confirmed by the show's designers. This all indicates that the genetic makeup of this animal is completely unstable and all over the place. Coupled with the fact that it has a fragmented mind, does this mean then that because its mind is so fragmented and broken, it's simply confused by what fire is? I mean, we know its intelligence level isn't on par with that of the Indominus Rex, because the Indominus Rex goes to take on an Ankylosaurus, works out that it needs to flip it over to its soft underside in order to attack, but the Scorpius Rex doesn't work this out and continues to attack its hard exterior. This clearly shows us that its intelligence level is less than that of the Indominus, although they do share a parallel behavior in the fact that they're extremely aggressive and show a distinct lack of concern for consequence at all. But despite all this and the similarities, the Indominus Rex, or any other hybrid or animal for that matter, are not as captivated by fire as the Scorpius Rex. I mean, we even see the animals in Dominion run away away from fire. So no, I do not believe it to be the lack of intelligence which is drawing the Scorpius Rex to fire. There's something far darker and mysterious going on here. As I said earlier, the genetic makeup of the Scorpius Rex is going to play a huge part in solving this mystery. It was revealed that it's a hybrid of Carnotaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptor, a tree frog, and a scorpion.
There it was, the scorpion fish. Okay, I didn't know I had more. I just heard it was the Rex and scorpion fish, but, you know, considering the Indominus Rex had a shitload of stuff in it too, it doesn't surprise me that this thing has a shitload of stuff in it as well. Although I guess I wouldn't call it a shitload. That's only 5, but still. Yeah.
Scorpion fish. But if you look at its physical appearance, sure, you can say that there are elements of the Carnotaurus in there, maybe the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can see the claws of a Velociraptor, but the main body shape and the opposable thumbs have come from where exactly? They have not come from the animals I have mentioned, and this leads me down the route of the deleted Jurassic Park 4 concepts. Now, if you haven't already, I highly recommend.
Oh, they talking about the human dinosaur hybrids? Is that what it is? That might be it.
Recommend checking out this video after you finish this, because it explains the original concepts for Jurassic Park 4.
Yeah, I haven't watched that video, but I heard that they were gonna be dinosaur human hybrids, and that's which well, think of that how you will.
Which some of them, believe it or not, were adapted into Jurassic World. In a nutshell, human-dinosaur hybrids. Now, looking at the designs here, you can clearly see a similarity between these and the Scorpius Rex.
Jeez.
Not to mention, this was
They
Dr.
look uncanny as shit.
Wu's first ever hybrid. Is there by any chance that he used some primate or human DNA here? Well, the opposable thumbs and the fire theory now comes into play. So let me continue to explain. Now, ever since hybrid dinosaurs did officially appear in the series, obviously with the Indominus, the Endoraptor, many people have speculated that the human DNA was indeed inside of these animals. You know, because of the traits of like super high intelligence, psychosis, the opposable thumbs being a huge clue. And thus enter the Scorpius Rex. Its DNA is all over the place and scrambled with absolutely everything. And you only have to look at the Scorpius Rex's design. The animals they've chosen have really short limbs, for example. You know, the short arms of a Carnotaurus, the short arms of a T-Rex. Even the Velociraptor arms would be comically short compared to how big the Scorpius Rex is. But the Scorpius Rex seems to have long, defining arms, very much like a human or primate. And not only that, notice the shoulder definition on the design.
Is that a second Scorpius?
Much like a human or primate. And not only that,
There's 2 of those fuckers? I mean, they made 2 Indominus, so I guess it's not too surprising. The only difference is that one of them killed the other. Guess that didn't happen with the Scorpius.
notice the shoulder definition on the design and the fleshed out chest. That isn't a dinosaurian feature at all. Hell, it's not even a reptilian feature. It's only found in one type of mammal. And to have shoulders like that, you would need to have shoulder blades itself on the back of a rib cage, the trait of a mammal, ape, human. Again, we also know that the Scorpius Rex climbs trees. What dinosaur do we know climbs trees? That's right, none. The only thing which we do know which climbs trees are apes, monkeys, possibly humans. And this is it. This is the kicker and why it builds into fire. Because Wu potentially tried putting some ape or human DNA into the Scorpius Rex to try and increase its intelligence levels, right? But because the amalgamation of all the DNA, everything else he'd put in there, it led to insanity. For example, if you keep an ape or other chimpanzee in social...
everything he hybridized into it didn't complement each other that well.
isolation, very much like they do with these animals.
And yeah, I can totally see it being human, having human DNA in it too, because I imagine, you know, being part human with all of that other shit probably isn't exactly the greatest feeling, you know? But hey, what do I know? It could just be a regular primate or whatever, but then again, I imagine being a hybrid in general probably is a pretty surreal experience, because it's like it's like, you know, you're born out of a test tube or something. You were never a real species until you were made. You were made because someone decided to play God. So it's definitely an interesting thought. Just an interesting thing when you think about it, you know?
All's insane. Exactly what happened to the Scorpius, and here is exactly how this fits with my fire theory, believe it or not. You see, if human DNA was used in the Scorpius Rex, it would completely explain why it's so captivated with fire. Believe it or not, it's scientifically documented that humans are attracted to fire for many reasons, including, obviously, it was an evolutionary role for us, providing warmth.
Are primates afraid of fire? Because if they are, then yeah, I'm convinced that they may have put human DNA in this. Yeah.
Protection, but it also provided a sense of comfort and safety, stress reduction, and a neurological response, meaning it would literally target the emotional center of the brain and give you a sense of comfort. It lowers blood pressure, heart rate, and other levels, contributing to a sense of calm. Now, you put this into a Scorpius Rex, the only thing it can literally take comfort in is fire. It's not afraid of it or allured to it. It's simply getting a sense of calmness, stress reduction in that chaotic mind of his.
Right, so yeah, it basically works out as a, I don't know the right word for it, but it helps him basically. Yeah.
Broken body. Fire is literally its only stimulus, the only way that it can activate his emotional center of his brain. This is why when you see the Scorpius Rex looking at fire, it looks so calm, so captivated, so mesmerized by fire, because it's literally having the comfort and safety of a warm fire, the only thing activating in its brain, thanks to the human DNA. No other animal would do this. No other animal would be as captivated by fire unless it has that human/primate DNA inside of it. All this is the reason why humans are attracted to fire as well. This is deeply embedded in our DNA from our evolution. And with that, we've literally solved how the Scorpius Rex is so captivated by fire. And if you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend checking out all my other ones, like what was really in Paddock 10, what happened to the Deinosuchus, the Titanoboa, all of this in Jurassic World, and all these answers are on the channel. I highly recommend checking them out right now. I'd also like to take this time to say a massive thanks to the YouTube members who are on screen now. Petersaurus Rex, Matthew, DVM Wannabe, Paradise, Celite, Muzan, and Deadshot Ends. I know I've been away for a few months, guys, and I really appreciate your continued support, so thank you for supporting me while I've been away. And I'm back now, so no need to worry. I'm Shadows, and if you saw a Scorpius Rex in the wild, could your day get any worse? You bet Jurassic it can. Catch you later.
I mean, if I had a lighter, it'd probably be fine. Keyword being probably. Well, this was definitely a very interesting video going over it, because I don't know too much about the Scorpius Rex, because I haven't watched Camp Cretaceous, and hopefully I'll watch it at some point. But yeah, interesting theory that, you know, it very damn well could have human DNA in it, though. Yeah. That's, I mean, it's pretty plausible to me. Yeah, it could, very much so. And that's, yeah, that's, I don't know the word to use, but I mean, shit, man. Oh, alright, I'm going to end the video now. So if you enjoyed it, check out the original video, which will be linked in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.